All right. Shout out once again to the big homie Tren Genius. Got to do another video, making a good shout out to this brother. Now, I want everybody to understand, I am not doing this video to then get only just to get a response from him. I'm doing this video because there is a churning in here where with what I know and the details that he's hitting on in my life from where he's sitting, I need to put this out. Okay, I know for a fact I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I think it's very compelling that I have only 47 subscribers. I have no motive, no monetary motive to do this. I already did a video on him and only got 18 views. Listen, the algorithm has not caught me, so it's not like I have any ulterior motive to do this, besides the fact that I do get a sort of a increase in my, I guess you say supernatural, my gifts when I do things, when I practice this, when I do this. And especially for people who have a special type of energy on them, when I do this for them, it's exponential to a limit that I don't even know. Okay, so let's get right into it. There are 3 videos where he expressed multiple quite specific details that happens with me all the time. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Okay, now some people like to stay up and they work at night because of the moon energy, and there's a lot of people asleep at that time, and there are such things as thought frequencies. They can be measured now, and when those things are not in the air, it is easier to think at night, okay, rather than in the morning or throughout the day. You know, and you have felt this. Even throughout the day, you're like, my phone might ring, or somebody might message me on Facebook, let me check. Or your mind is kind of, taken away to something else throughout the day, unless you get very good at focus, intention, and meditation. You're not trapped by day and night. However, it's like having less resistance throughout the night. It's almost like there's no wind resistance. It's you can just flow freely. So I don't stay up late. I go to sleep relatively early, and I get up at 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I'll link the video because these videos were up before he said that. Okay, next thing. He said, beware of those who disrespect chosen ones. Okay, people with the special energy, the presence, all these things that he described. All right. He said a specific detail. You left the place and that company ain't shit no more. He said, man, they just ain't the same out there ever since you left. And we're not talking about, oh, I think people are emotionally down. No, actual devastation has happened after you left. Yes. Yes. In my particular life, yes. I was disrespected. It went on for far too long. Now, some of this is my inability to manifest quickly and change my state of being quickly to get that and shorten that. Remember, God is not slow as men count slowness. We slow things down most of the time. And that is why it can be very difficult to predict the period of time between manifestation, because we don't know what you're thinking. You have free will. And that's why it's difficult to predict. But you can speed up manifestation. You can even get instant manifestation. Yes, it's real. And a lot of people will say it's not. Don't worry about it. It ain't for them. For those who believe it's real, it's for you. So, and I'm talking about instant manifestation here. However, okay, I'm an electrician. I work for this company. They disrespected me. I ended up quitting the entire trade. I was so discouraged about not having the knowledge and not knowing if I was going to actually be able to be an electrician, because who's going to hire a person that they didn't teach, and they just kept putting me on physical work. And I just basically, I'm, kind of like a indentured servant, basically. Everybody else was getting work, electrical work, and I was getting a shovel and, buckets to carry and things of that nature. I'm like, man, ain't nobody going to stop this. So I left that company, and I believe maybe a year and a half, 2 years later, 2, 3, or 4 of the very best guys who drive marketing and customer base for that company split and started their own company. Boom! Number 2. And then the third one is warning people are watching you. Now, man, I don't know how. This is like shooting a jumper from half court, what he did with this detail. he said specifically, I'm going to pick one thing out that video. Specifically, he said, they be making fake profiles. They be hitting you up and not saying nothing back. Well, I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you two. Another one, they be hitting you up, right? People that you have feelings for, but y'all had to break up because it didn't work out, or, in my particular situation, it was just, it's a heinous crime to a man to do this thing to a man. You know what I mean? It's a heinous crime. But before that, it was quite a lovely relationship. It was a beautiful relationship. I think it was the type of relationship that a lot of people want to have. They aspire to have. But at the end of that relationship, when I started to say, you know what, we really can't do this because you were never even thinking about having a lifestyle like this, and it's getting in the way, it's cutting through my vibration, right? The physical bridge of incidents that we're showing through that is, I wanted to have kids, and she was a smoker. She wasn't really thinking about having kids till she saw me and met me and got around me. Then she automatically started thinking about it, but you still got the cigarette in your hand. You weren't even thinking about doing this, all right? So when I started to say that, things began to get weird, all right? Tren Genius said that these people, after they break up with you, it's going to be heavy for them because the absence of the presence, okay, is it doesn't feel very good, right? When they get used to an energy level and that person does not adopt it for themselves. Now I'm speaking in my own words. When that person doesn't adopt it for themselves and they literally rely on you as that second cigarette, well, how does an addict act when they don't get that? All right, so I wanted her to do these things, and she was kind of doing it half-hearted. I'm like, I'm telling you, you want to be able to do this for yourself, these sorts of things. And if any of you are also, as he says, chosen, all of your girlfriends kind of get some of this energy. They have at least a shadow of it when you're gone, but the jumping in the entire jacuzzi is gone forever when you break up with them, or if you break up with them. So he said that they would want some of that power back, at least some power over you to feel important in some way, because that does suck energy and bring it back to them. And sometimes if you're not careful, it can suck energy out of you. And it was sucking energy out of me. Tren Genius said they want to ghost you on purpose to feel important. And if you show anger, they know they still got some power. So yes, exactly that happened. She likes to watch scary movies. I like to watch scary movies. And one of the things is we like to joke around, watch scary movies, and go to sleep, cuddle at night. And I really enjoyed that with her. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it wasn't even about sex. It was just cuddle at night, go to sleep, connection, intimacy. And I'm all about the infinite depth of a plane, right? If you thought you had the most fun you can have in your life, trust me, you ain't even scratched the surface. You can go infinitely deeper. And I say, if you're in an exhilarating relationship, you are open to life breakthroughs because your point of attraction is on fire, right? You got more energy. Your body's releasing natural hormones. Like you're not drinking as much. You're not smoking as much because that is what natural human connection is. Now you can get this stuff from business and success and excitement about the future of your life. You got a journal, you got goals down, and these things excite you. You can get that too. But the relationships is really what it is, as far as skipping the timeline on manifestations. Why do you think when people have kids, they're like, oh, my back was into a corner, so I wanted to just have free time. Then all of a sudden they blow up in their business. Come on, man. And, all right, when they get in a relationship and have kids, it's the point of attraction. So we had that, and I just wanted to, be back around her. And right on the day, we're supposed to do this, radio silence. He was right. You know what I mean? Now, I always, as I know, look, I got different words. Activate the field, the quantum field. You focus on a thought. I focus on a thought that nobody can get over on me long enough to get what they want. And that didn't happen. That wisdom came through Tren Genius. That's fine. You don't mess with the bridge of incidents that follow what you believe should happen. That was the bridge of incidents that allowed me to know something that there was no way I should know. Now, sometimes it just gets downloaded directly into me, right? And I just know these things. But this time, this man here is saying them directly to my face. I'm not going to discard it because it's there. I want everybody to know that that is accurate. Get on that channel right now. Book a sessions with him. If you are not able to tap into your intuition in that way, you need to book a session with him, because the more he does these things for you, the more you'll be able to get familiar with your own intuition. Because I'm telling you, he's got a lot of people he needs to get through. Y'all need to jump in line, get in there. And the more he does that for you, I'm telling you, it's going to help you tap into your intuition. I know this because my ex-girlfriends got this power now. Now, everyone, my ex-girlfriends do still contact me, because one of them want me to go bless her house. And, you know, she felt like, I guess the house was a little bit kind of depressed. And you can, there's an energy, right? And you can change that. Of course, news articles don't cover this type of stuff. So he was correct on 3 very accurate details. 1, leaving a company that did you wrong. Boom, split. 3 of their best employees, 4 of them left, started their own company. Guys that were directly in touch with the customer and took the customers that they talked to with them. Okay? He said that. Exactly that happened. And yes, I was mistreated. It was even documented. 2, people watching you making fake profiles to just listen to you talk again, just to get some of your energy. Yes, it happened. Okay? 3, what was the 3rd one? People watching you. Oh, your people that you were in past relationship with you ghosting you just to have some power back, just to feel important again. All 3 of them details confirmed today. Exactly correct for my life. Done. Right away, I want to say again, I'm not doing this for not that I don't want that. I'd be very excited if you contact me. I'd be ecstatic. But I'm not doing this for that. I'm doing this because that was on my heart, right? Chosen people don't go into needy states, because we know it turns away manifestation. You can't be in a place of need if you believe you have. Okay, so right now I already have this belief that we are very, very, very close friends. That friendship is inevitable. He's not gonna give a fuck that I only got 47 subscribers. That doesn't matter to people like us. It doesn't matter what. In fact, I'll make this prediction right now. He's gonna be ecstatic. Like, this motherfucker is talking in his camera like he got 1 million subscribers. This mother got 47. And I'm excited to have 47 subscribers and doing videos like this. JFit USA signing out.